Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. So the reason I'm doing this reading is because I heard someone saying, someone who is part of this collective consciousness here on YouTube, why do I keep coming back to this person? And the person they keep coming back to, by the way, I'm getting a lot of divine feminine energy from whoever is asking this question. Although, of course, these labels, divine masculine and divine feminine, do connect with energy dynamics, not necessarily with genders. So I'm really picking up that there is a divine feminine here saying, why do I keep coming back to this particular masculine energy? And I hear them saying that maybe a twin flame. So for some of you, this could be a twin flame, and you are aware that this person is your twin flame. Although I'm hearing doubts, you might feel doubts at times about really what this connection is, but that term twin flame just seems to keep coming up. I'm hearing the name Colin or some name with a C for someone. Do keep in mind, though, that I channel many different people, situations, and connections throughout these readings, so only take what connects with you personally. I'm also getting a name with a K, either in the first or last name. If you would like me to channel specifically for you and your situation, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel and also like the video, because by liking and subscribing, this does allow me to pick up on your energy more easily. Okay, so from the Star Seed Oracle, the first card we have coming out here is the Courageous Peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. So right away, I'm picking up that you are divine feminine, someone who has many different sides to you. I'm hearing a divine feminine say, I feel like I've lived many different lives. You may have moved around a lot or just worked different jobs or felt like you've had different social groups, friend groups. Some of you may have gone through major relationship changes romantically. I'm getting some of you may have been through some kind of a divorce. But regardless, I'm picking up that, again, you've lived many lives. You have many different sides to yourself. You are a very complex person to understand and to get to know. I'm getting that you may also keep a very small inner circle that you're extremely loyal to, but that you don't very often allow a new person into this circle. But I am seeing you smiling, laughing, very bubbly with people that you might meet or superficially get to know. And so you might come off as very friendly or fun to talk to, but the truth is that beneath that fun, kind of friendly exterior, you have a lot of depth to you, and very few people in your life get to see that depth. Those that do are extremely blessed in the sense that your energy is very, very powerful. And when you are sharing some of that energy, holding positive intentions for certain people, those who are part of your inner circle, it has this really powerful impact on the people around you. I keep getting chills just while I'm reading into your energy. You have a really beautiful aura around you. And I feel that this masculine we're tuning into here is someone who saw into those depths. And when it comes to romantic connections, dating, I'm smelling perfume for someone, so you might wear a particular scent that is specific to you. I'm getting that this masculine immediately broke through to this inner circle, and someone is kind of correcting me here, saying it's not even that he broke through, it's just that I realized he was the one that was always there within me. From a young age, you, Divine Feminine, may have always been able to sense that there was or is another counterpart soul that you are contracted with in some way. It absolutely feels like you have some kind of a powerful soul contract with this person. And when you met them, it was a realization that there were no walls to break through because they were already the one that you'd been holding space for in your heart and in your soul, someone that you've known in many, many lifetimes. In a past life, I feel you've been some type of royalty. I keep seeing someone who is like an someone who is Egyptian royalty or some other kind of royalty in ancient times. And I feel that in many lives, you have been in some kind of an elevated position of power. It's very familiar to you, even if you don't necessarily have traditional positions of power in this particular lifetime. You have a very ancient soul. Power isn't a temptation to you. It's not, I see someone yawning. It's almost just boring to you. You love being in flow state, creating, manifesting for the fun of it. You like enjoying the things that life has to offer, but you don't chase power. I feel though that very often people look at you and they will give you positions of leadership or what we think of as power because they subconsciously sense that you are a leader because in past lives you have been in these high positions of power. And you and this masculine have incarnated in many lives together. In these past lives, I sense in many of them, you were in this elevated position of power. And this masculine was, for some reason, I heard like a vigilante or kind of like an outcast or a Robin Hood kind of figure, someone who didn't necessarily have power, but would like to, he had kind of a rebel spirit, like you were in these traditional places of power. You had appearances to keep up. And this masculine was kind of running around being rebellious, shaking up things in society. But the truth is, you in these other lifetimes, you always had this rebel spirit within yourself too, even though you felt very often like you had to conform because of these positions of power, because of, I'm hearing politics. So again, you could have been from a very powerful political family for the day and age in these past lives. And so in this lifetime, I feel there is this continuation on the theme where you may not necessarily be in a traditional position of power, but I feel like maybe you came from a good family or a better family than this masculine. Maybe your family did have some kind of convention or tradition about them. They may have wanted you to keep up a certain appearance, or you felt pressure to, I'm hearing pressure to perform or pressure to keep up appearances of some kind. Whereas this masculine may have come from a very chaotic background. He may have run very counter to your traditional, conventional upbringing. And I feel that when you met, just as in these past lifetimes, once again, he comes in, there is this deep soul bond, but he completely shakes up your world and runs counter to so much that you've been trained into and so much that you've known in this life. And yet it is so enthralling to you because you are someone who again has this depth about you, and you long for those who can understand you for this depth. And secretly or unconsciously your whole life you've been longing, and I just saw the number 911 for someone. You've been longing to reconnect with this masculine, with this soul that you've connected with in past lives. And so something about your connection feels like it's been very much a roller coaster. And I feel your guides joking with you that it always seems to be a roller coaster when the two of you decide to incarnate at the same time in the same physical lifetime. But it's because through shaking up each other's lives, which is really this activation of each other's energetic field, this influx of energy you both receive through this monumental, earth-shattering moment of your meeting, through this and the resulting awakening that does shake up your whole life and this person's life. But through this, you are actually shaking up a collective unconscious, essentially shaking awake the collective as well. I feel that you and this person are most likely twin flames. You most likely really connect with that, although you might recently have been trying to kind of release the labels on this connection. Regardless, I hear you saying like, this just feels like my person. I don't really know what to call it, but this feels like a person I've always been connected to and will always be connected to in some way. With the card, you're not alone. I feel like you've never felt divine feminine, like you've quite belonged in this physical world. You have a very magnetic personality because you, again, you've lived in some form of high society, positions of power through past lives. So you come in with this baseline soul foundation of knowledge in this life of how to positively influence people, how to be a leader, how to attract positive attention from other people, how to fit in. It's like you're able to fit in, but when you do that, when you conform, it leaves you feeling this deep sense of loneliness, even when there's people around you, because I'm hearing you know how to play the part. You are someone, I keep picking up that you're very physically beautiful and there's something unique to your beauty. There may be something about you that actually runs counter to traditional beauty standards. I feel like there might be one specific thing. I don't know why I'm picking up on that, but that's actually what enhances your beauty. It's what makes you so radiant and so beautiful and so unique. Like there's something just unique about you. And beyond that, you again have this very bright, brilliant, my guides are saying like a dazzling aura. I keep seeing like this white or blue light around you, this like swirling light. And the thing is though, even though you're able to put on that appearance and to attract people into your life, to have friendships or jobs or positive experiences or love connections, a lot of it does end up feeling really shallow for you because of this depth within your soul that so few people are able to connect with. And I feel that with this You're Not Alone card, when this masculine entered your life, it made you feel seen and it made you feel less alone at a spiritual level. And even in those times when you might not be physically connecting with this person, you always feel the bond there within you. And you have this just sense of joy that this other soul that is so like yours, that shares your depth and sees your depth, that actually, if you're a twin flame, shares your identical core soul frequency. You feel this deep soul joy, even in the chaos, even in the roller coaster, that this person exists, that they are incarnated at the same time on planet Earth, because I hear you saying like, nobody quite understands us, nobody quite gets us. So what else is going on with this connection? I've been getting chills throughout this whole reading, just picking up on your beautiful energy, divine feminine, and also the energy swirling between you and this person. The number 333 might be connecting a lot with someone. I'm also seeing amethyst being a crystal that may be connecting with you. And here we have the door to romance reversed card. So feeling blocked in love. Some divine feminines I'm picking up on here. Ever since you met this particular masculine, you may at times feel like future or other love connections just don't seem to pan out. Even if you've tried dating after meeting this particular person, this particular twin flame, if it is a twin flame for you, you may just feel like the door to love is just closed for you. You may have actually considered just being single or being celibate or just being on your own, because I feel like this person activated you in such a way that even if you romantically dated prior to meeting this person and had beautiful, meaningful connections, they so shook up your world and so saw you to the core of your being that it's making it really difficult to even really desire to connect with other masculines after meeting them. It just feels almost kind of boring, if I'm being completely honest. Like I feel a divine feminine saying, I would rather just be independent on my own, manifesting my life in my world and creating this peace and harmony and joy, and at times experiencing this roller coaster of a connection with this masculine. I would rather that than try to force some kind of a shallow connection or relationship with a different masculine that I'm just not feeling it with, is what I'm picking up from many feminines here. You may have feminines around you or women around you, divine feminine, who may be pressuring you when it comes to love and dating. They might be saying, put yourself out there, or they might be pressuring you to settle down if you're single, to get married if you're unmarried, or to rush things ahead in love in some type of way. But you, divine feminine, are holding out because, again, you are someone who has lived a lot. And I'm not just talking in this lifetime. I mean, all of your past lives put together. And you came in with standards. You know what you're looking for, even if you can't always articulate it and put it into exact words. And I hear you saying, I'll know it when I see it. Whether it's reconnecting or connecting more in the physical with this masculine twin flame that's been coming through, or whether it's someone else who ends up entering your life and providing you what you're looking for, regardless, you have this energy of, I'll know it when I see it. I'll know it when they're ready and when it's ready for me. And I just trust my intuition on this. There's like a beautiful stubbornness about you, because you are unwilling to compromise on that strong sense of knowingness you intuitively get when you know a decision is right. And your guides are really reinforcing that within you and reminding you to trust that. So I am going to be pulling a final spirit-guided message for you at this time, divine feminine, for whoever is connecting with this reading. But before we get into that, I do want to share with you my most powerful tool for really clearing your energy and magnetizing your energetic field for love, for abundance, for positive experiences, and for deepened connection with whoever you desire to romantically connect with in this lifetime, in this world. And this tool is my love magnetism subliminal meditation. This subliminal is super powerful. It's supercharged because it works through each of these 7 chakra centers and uproots any limiting beliefs or love blockages, preventing you from fully attracting, manifesting the love you desire to experience in your life, whether that's specifically with a particular person and you desire more manifested interaction with that person, or whether just in general you desire to attract more positive attention from others, even strangers, from your life experiences, etc. So this subliminal works by deeply reprogramming your subconscious mind. It is embedded with about 100 positive affirmations to rewrite the script of your subconscious mind and magnetize your frequency for these desires in life and love. So the link to this subliminal, if you are feeling guided to explore more about it, is in the pinned comment and description box under this video. Okay, so let's just pull one final Rumi Oracle card for you, Divine Feminine. And this is the Divine Discontent card. I'm just going to read a little bit from the guidebook here. Winter falls upon us, so spring can bring new growth. Cry the tears, allow the longing. Sadness brings surrender and a deep desire to be free, Rumi. And the guidebook also says, I know your heart. I hear it breaking and groaning in darkest night when you imagine yourself to be silently cast adrift in sleep. It speaks to me, that sacred heart of yours, whispering its longing and bemoaning its divine discontent. And the guidebook also says, there is a sense within you, perhaps quite obvious to your conscious mind, or perhaps only dimly registered as an unnameable underlying sense of anxiety that something in your life is not quite right. This is the pain of the awakening heart. That heart is capable of bliss and ecstatic reverence for the sheer beauty and wonder of creation. Yet, as the heart matures, there will be a process of deep, passionate longing that awakens for the divine. It is the impatience for the caress of the great lover, for the presence of the divine to come to you. And the guidebook also says, "And so it shall be. The discontent divine growing within you is the beginning, not the destiny. Its purpose is to lead you into your greatest connection yet with divinity." Wow, really beautiful messages from the guidebook. So thank you to all of you who have been powerful co-creators, tuned into this space here on YouTube, part of this collective. If you do feel a resonance with any of the messages today, I would love to hear from you in the comments under the video. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself. The link to the Love Magnetism Subliminal Meditation to really uplift your vibrational frequency and magnetize yourself for magnetically attracting love into your life. The link to that is in the pinned comment and description box under the video. Otherwise, I am wishing you a beautiful rest of your day. Take care. I'm sending you so much love, and I will talk to you again in the next video.